Welcome, Taurus. This is your reading for April 2025. So it's a little windy out here, but I'm going to try to get this reading done for you because I want to make sure that you have it for April. So I'm going to jump right in and see how we do. All right. And at the end of this reading, I will show you the tabletop. Hopefully the cards will not be flying all over the table. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you mid-April. Confidence. All right. So this is the month, mid-month. You're going to have a lot of confidence. You're going to be strong. Really going to need exuding that confidence right now for you. We'll see why that's coming up. Okay. All right. So it's talking about at times that you may have felt like a fish out of water, like just like you haven't been able to do things that you wanted to do. Okay, so your confidence may have been waning, but it's saying right now, mid-April is a good time for you to start, venturing out, moving, exploring a little more, and getting back to the person that you really are. Okay, sometimes we can have things happen in our lives and they can set us back a bit. So this is talking about this is a good time period for you to push yourself forward, to get back to who you are. And it feels like you are going to have a good month for starting mid-April. Let me look a little further. Oh, what did I just say? Were you going to have a good month? Well, here you are, definitely. Okay, that's looking very positive for Tauruses. Good news. So this is talking about you actually, if you've been feeling a lot of aches and pains lately and just not yourself, this is talking about you're actually going to be, it doesn't mean you're going to feel old. Well, sometimes we all feel old, but in general, things are going to be good. In other words, you're going to be able to navigate, to get through things this month and actually feel like, the future is going to be brighter for you, especially physically, it's talking about. So you should be feeling good by, mid-month. As far as, again, but it goes back to kind of pushing yourself a little, feeling a little more confident, even when things feel a little uncomfortable. It's saying it brings back your confidence to do more. The more you venture out and you take, get out of your comfort zone, you're going to find that it's going to be easier. Sometimes it just takes a little push to move forward. Yeah, and it took, again, exploring. This is you searching this month, doing a lot of, going out, investigating, going to museums, whatever it is. It's talking about you getting out. And if you get out, you will feel better if you try to do things like that. Again, I'm not a doctor. If a doctor says for you not to get out, then follow the doctor's advice. But it also can be out if you for some reason you're homebound, you can't get out, then explore. As far as explore online, go, visit museums. On the internet, you can go and do that and see a 360 visiting the whole thing, and you can talk to your library about how to do that if you're not sure. Okay, just pull another card real quick. And this card too, this can be lawyer, it can be, but for me right now, it really feels like schooling. It feels like studying, learning is really important for you. You're a very smart person, and sometimes maybe not getting out as much, maybe makes you feel, it comes back to that fish out of water thing. Again, the more you stay home and be a homebody, the more your confidence lacks, and it doesn't necessarily need to be true, because it shows that you're extremely smart, really, and you should be confident in that. Know that just because you may not feel physically that you can get out as much, it doesn't mean that you mentally cannot be stimulated by reaching out to other people, and that is part of it. But for this month, April, it feels like you're getting out more, okay, and that's a good thing, at least for you. It's so windy. I'm just trying to hold on to these cards. Okay. All right, love this card, trust. All right, so trust that this month is you're going to be really able to navigate and to enjoy yourself. Again, if things were not feeling that way at the beginning of the month, it's definitely talking mid-month to the end of the month that things will going to be falling into place for you. It feels really right. It feels very enjoyable, confidence-wise, energetically wise. It's a good time for you. It's a good time for you to explore. It's a good time for you to expand, opportunities. And of course, I love this. I got trust the mother and child. So again, this is nurturing. It's about nurturing yourself. It's about nurturing with family. I love it that. So again, that energy of being around people you love, also loving yourself and taking good care of yourself. That's what's showing up. So God, your cards really feel very comfortable, very safe, in a really good place. Again, it's really the biggest message coming through the cards right now is about, you may have felt like, oh, I can't do this, or your confidence may have been down, or maybe you've been like staying home a lot, being a homebody, and it's talking about, no, it's time to explore, it's time to get out, it's good for you to get out. Trust that, trust being around more family, reaching out to family more. It really feels very good. Yeah, so again, this is the home. So it's talking about, that's the biggest message I'm getting, is about getting out and visiting family, visiting friends, and not staying home as much. And that for you, it really is important that you don't get in your head as much as you get out there, okay? So the cards come back to you. I get like very intelligent, very smart, but then when you're not around people enough, your confidence may wane, and so it's important for you to make sure that you make that human connection. There's the online is great, but sometimes you really need to just connect with people, and that's what your cards are saying. If you connect more with people physically, not just online, these are really good cards. This is talking about making friends, good friends for life. This is talking about family, trusting family. So April for you, Taurus, is really nice. You're going to have a good time exploring, being with friends, really confident. Really, the only advice that comes up is about you not, getting in your head, and because that makes you doubt things, and just be confident. Get out there, and you'll have a great April. That's all I have to say. So I'm just going to show you the tabletop so you can interpret it the way that it makes sense to you, because ultimately, again, this is your reading, your destiny, and you need to know what works best for you. So let me show you the tabletop. Have a great April. If it's the first time you're watching, subscribe, comment, like, and I'll show you the tabletop.